Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back once again to Fat Cat Collections. Today, I tell you, the products that I get a lot of times to share with you guys are just, I mean, some are just like I would never expect to get some of these products. You know, like I never even knew these products exist. So, not to, you know, it's just my point is that it's pretty awesome being able to work with all these wonderful companies, and it's just. It blows me away, I swear to God. So anyway, enough about that. Let me move on to the product. So today, this is kind of a product that's, I don't know, you know, it kind of makes me cringe a little bit, but it is this product right here. Now, I'm sure none of you will know what this is right off the bat. Pen, right? Stun gun, could be a dozen different things. This is actually an ear cleaning tool. I know it's a little, you know, outside the box for what I review on the channel, but, you know, I feel like any product like this that can improve your life or just become something to keep in your toolbox of life, right? And I'll give you a story in a little bit about this, is that this thing works fantastic. So what this is Endoscope, right? Endoscopy, for endoscopy. It's an endoscopy scope, right? Now, this is for your ear, okay? Guys, don't be using this for anything else. Don't put any thought you have using this for anything other than your out of your head. Okay. Now I know, like when you have a endoscopy center, you know they do a lot of colonoscopies and stuff like that. That this is not your tool. This is strictly for the ear. So all joking aside, when this company reached out, you know it's not too related to everything that I review on my channel. You guys know cologne, watches, fashion, smart home tech, but it is a device that I thought would become very handy. And as we get older, no matter how clean you are, sometimes things become a little bit more difficult to maintain. And so this is fantastic. Now, if any of you have ever had a really bad ear buildup, I myself have not, but I have relatives who actually have had issues with really bad earwax. And believe it or not, no matter how much you clean them, it can really build up and it can really become a problem. And if you've ever been to the doctor's office, again, I personally have never had this done, but family members have had, an ear flush, and it's not the most comfortable thing. They pump, they shoot water in there, and it's, from what I've been told, it's kind of pretty uncomfortable. Anything in the ear kind of makes, for me at least, cringe a little bit, right? So this is a really, now again, anything like this, always consult your doctor. Use this at your own risk and your own discretion. I take no responsibility for you hurting yourself with this. Again, always contact the manufacturer for proper use. I'm just sharing it with you guys. So I actually used this on one of my family members the other day. They have dealt with, over the years, really bad earwax buildup. And it actually can become almost like a plug, like an actual shooting earplug, not quite that large, but pretty large. We're all human. It's a problem we all deal with, at some point in our lives, I'm sure, So if you ever notice that your hearing kind of getting a little bit hard of hearing, usually that's a good potential, problem there, right? So usually your doctor, when he looks in, can actually see what's going on there, and then they'll clean it. So what this is basically, it's a rechargeable camera. It's incredible that you can get this kind of technology for $29. So when you pop the cap off, you'll see a light, of course, and there inside that super bright light is a camera. And what you do is you sync this, and of course you have a tool on the end, which we'll get to. That's kind of your scraping tool. It's almost like a little mini spoon, and this, what you do is you sync this with your phone. So what you'll do is you'll disconnect from your Wi-Fi, and you'll find the Wi-Fi for this device. Of course, when you take the cap off, it'll start broadcasting the SSID. You connect to it, and then with the app, of course, download the app. And the app, just so you guys know, is I believe it's the company is called Heatoo, Heatoo, which I'm not really sure. It's, again, some of these names that these companies come up with are just, it's not real, it's not related to, I can see if it was like a heating pad, but Heatoo is the name, and the app is called Yan Doctor, Yandoctor. And what you'll basically do, again, is download the app. It is available for Android and I believe iOS. Yes, iOS. And you basically the app will ask you to connect to the SSID this is broadcasting. Once you're connected, you will actually have a camera on, you know, the pictures broadcasted to your phone, which is to me unbelievable. So one of my family members actually had some hearing problems recently. After I got this, I said, well, let me take a look, you know. Now again, you gotta be very careful. You don't want damaged ear, and I'm not a doctor or, you know, do anything in the medical field, but you know, I was gentle about it. And with this, you know, with the ear, you can actually see if there's a blockage in a lot of cases, you know. So with this, I was actually able to see exactly what I was doing, and very gently, without going in too far, just kind of get a hold of that, and without getting into detail, it was quite a plug. After I pulled that out, I mean, the person could hear fantastic. So, you know, it saved the trip to the doctor, basically. So, again, always when you're cleaning your ears, doing anything that has to do with hygiene, you know, when I personally clean my ears, I do it pretty much every day with a Q-tip, and I gently roll and kind of clear around the canal to prevent that buildup. And I think, you know, doing that and maintaining your ear, again, there's no guarantees in life, but that will definitely help to keep the wax problem down. So just a fantastic tool to have in your medical box. USB-C charging, and let's talk a little bit about what you get with it. So you get the pen, of course, or the device. You can see right here. Pop the cap off. On the end of this, you can't turn off the light basically when the cap is off, the device is on. And these little end spoons thread off, they unscrew. We'll just leave this one on here for now. And it does come with several different, let me just go ahead and show you folks here. It comes with several different attachments. So you get the USB-C charging cable, no power adapter, but you do get, you know, we all have those, right? You do get this is like a fine fan brush, and this is, from what they said on the Amazon listing, it allows you to gently kind of clean any debris, any kind of light stuff that may be left behind. I know it's kind of disgusting, but it's life, right? What are we going to do? And then, of course, you get the other attachments. And I'm not going to take all these out, but you get another metal spoon, and then the other ones are actually like plastic coated with kind of a soft rubber. So I think they're a little less abrasive. To me, I like the idea of the metal spoon. Again, just, you know, be careful with anything that you use like this on your body. I prefer this because I know that this isn't going to accidentally snap. I mean, and if you snap this, you're probably using it too hard, but this to me works pretty well. And I believe the other metal spoon's just slightly larger. So I mean, it's pretty amazing. Now I'm not going to show you the inside of my ear, even though they're clean, right? But I am going to open up the app, and I'll just give you guys an idea of what it looks like. Let me connect to the network here, its own network. So I have the cap off. We're going to go into the Wi-Fi settings. And then after that, I'll just read you guys a little bit more about what they state. As always, with any product I review, I encourage you just to click the link in the description and read about it directly from the manufacturer. I think that's the best way to get you know, all the information without me, you know, saying anything incorrectly or whatnot. But one thing I have noticed that when you pop the cap off in this thing, it's not an instant broadcast of the SSID. So I actually have to refresh a little bit. Keep it pretty close. Let me disconnect again here. Oops. We keep refreshing. I think sometimes it just takes kind of a second to almost boot up, to be honest with you. And this is kind of the issue I had the other day with it, is that it just, oh, there we go, cancel. Nope, cancel. It didn't want to, and you might have to try, you might try turning off your Wi-Fi. There it is. So it'll say Dr. Yan. I'm not going to show you guys here, but I'll connect to it. And once you connect to it, you'll go back out of your Wi-Fi network settings and go back into Dr. Yan. And then it's going to show you that the internet is unavailable, but the begin button will actually be ready. So you click the begin button, and then you are live. So you can see here the spoon on the end of the camera, right? And then I'll just kind of get close to my, don't judge me, okay, close to my fingernail here. And you can see, I always get, some of the trolls on YouTube always mention I'm always doing something. My hands are always just rough, and they're not model's hands, okay? They're working man's hands. So anyway, let me just kind of get a little closer here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this by the camera here. Hopefully you can. But you can see, I think the camera's kind of fooling. Yeah, it's showing up really bright. But let me try something else. Let me just try getting just some lettering here. So I'm shining this on some lettering here in front of me. Let me just try How about the curtain? Let me see if you can kind of get the texture and the pattern in the curtain here. It's not the best representation of what you're going to see, but sorry guys. I think we actually might have lost. There we go. Oh, so the battery is low in this. That's part of the problem here. But you can kind of see how the skin is. You can see the. I'm not sure what you'd say. This not the cells or anything like that, but I'm at a loss for words here. You just kind of see the skin and what it looks like close up. You know, on the camera here, when I look at it directly in front of me here on the phone, it's a lot more clear. The camera is actually kind of making it difficult for you to see it. When I mean say camera, I mean the video camera recording. But I can assure you that when you go to the link here and you look at the pictures they have, it shows up like you can see all the different, like the texture in my skin. Kind of the wrinkles in the arm. I'm not sure what you call them, but it works extremely well, and I just wish you guys can get a better idea. It's just on the camera there, it's a little better. It's like overexposing it or something like that. So again, I'm not a cameraman or not even a professional, so but anyway, I give you guys my everyday average Joe reviews and just give you guys an idea of what you see and what you get for your money. And you know, I'll tell you, it's very easy to use. Let me cap it because I don't want to drain this battery down too far. I'm going to disconnect from my phone, and you can just close the app. You can also take pictures through the app and record the live footage. Point being is that this allows you to actually look in your own ear. It worked great on my relative where I tried this and cleaned their ear. I know it's kind of a you know, at first I was like, oh, I don't want to do that, you know, but then I was like, all right, and I just manned up, and once you get going, then it's like, all right, we're now in, you know, professional mode here, doing this, you know, being serious. So it works fantastic, and I think for the price, $29, if it's something you deal with, I think it's something you should definitely have in your arsenal. I mean, this will definitely help you out, and maybe save you a trip to the doctor. You know, pretty cool. So let me just talk a little bit more about what they have on the website here. It says 1080p HD ear cleaning and endoscope with 6 bright LEDs. It's incredible on the actual camera itself that, I mean, you can't even, I mean, I guess if we were able to turn it off, you'd be able to see the LEDs, but it's just amazing how small they are and how bright they are. Yeah, again, 6 professional grade 3.5 millimeter lens. I'm not sure what that actually means. Equipped with 6 professional grade 3.5 millimeter lenses, lens diameter LED. Again, there's a little bit of a language barrier here with this stuff. Upgraded 5-axis smart gyroscope provides 360 free view no matter how you rotate the ear cleaner. So that's pretty cool. So while you're in there working, I didn't realize that until just now, while you're in there working, it's not going to be upside down or whatever. Although inside of an ear canal, I can't imagine it really makes much of a difference. But at least as you're turning, when you're looking at the image, that image is going to be jumping around. It's going to pretty much stay no matter which direction you turn the device. So that's pretty incredible. So you have, again, repeating that, you have a 5-axis smart gyroscope. It's just amazing that all this is in this for $29. Again, 3.5 millimeter slim lens, constant temperature. I guess this thing probably has some way maybe providing a little bit of heat. Maybe that's where the Heatoo comes up, providing constant temperature so it's not burning you and not, you know, I don't know, giving you a little chill factor there. It comes with 6 smooth earwax spoons. I'm just going to scroll through this a little bit. Compatible with iOS and Android tablets. 300 milliamp battery. It said it'll give you about 90 minutes, not today, of continuous working time, or 90 days standby time when fully charged. That's pretty cool. But as with anything, I always recommend, you know, it's a good idea to, I write everything down, put everything on calendar. So when I have devices that I want to make sure last for a long time, some of the stuff like this you're not going to use every day. So you might charge it and forget about it. And the worst thing for anything with a battery is letting it sit uncharged. You know, it'll eventually destroy it. And something like this, you know, you're not going to go through the hassle of returning, you know, changing the batteries out or whatever. So it is rechargeable. So just something to keep in mind with that. That's really about it. I mean, it's a fantastic device. It's just incredible that you can get all this for $29. Like something like this, I would have expected to be, I don't know, like $100, $200. So pretty amazing. So anyway, color, you know, I guess this doesn't really matter. Blue and purple. I think these are probably made in different colors on the box. It says that the color is blue. Again, all these things are just kind of, who cares, you know. But you know, I mean, silver would have been, I think, a more appropriate, you know, color for something that's medical related, but it's not, again, small, very small suggestion, but pretty awesome, guys. I mean, it's I would never, if I picked this up, I'd think this was a pen, you know. It's pretty incredible, but that's really it, guys. Not really too much else I have to say about it, other than that it works, and, you know, if it's something, you know, the cool thing about getting products like this is I would never even think of suggesting something like this to somebody who deals with that kind of problem. You know, I'd be like, oh, you gotta go to the doctor, you know? And you gotta be careful anything you're doing on your body. You know, doctors don't want you to self-diagnose and do anything, but, you know, I think using good common sense, you know, using all the tools, the internet, and, you know, in front of you, and, you know, always, you know, seek your, you know, medical doctor if you're really experiencing some issues. And again, nothing I say, always, you know, always seek the professional, but you do this stuff at your own risk. For me, I'm willing to do that kind of stuff. I'm pretty level-headed and you know, exercise a lot of common sense whenever I do anything. So yeah, it might be something that'll work for you. If not, no big deal. You know, you do you. But I just want to thank Heatoo for their generosity in sending this to me. They actually sent me two, so I actually got one for my family to hold on to, and one for myself. It's a great device. Highly recommend it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm always here to help try to answer these questions. If I don't know, I'll try to ask my contact. A lot of these products do come from China. A lot of the contacts for these companies are Chinese, and sometimes there is a little bit of a language barrier there, so I'll do my best to try to get you an answer if you have any questions. And keep in mind, it does have free returns too, which is like, ugh, I don't really use it, returns it, but it does. If you find you don't like it and it doesn't work for you, you can return it. So anyway, guys, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like if this video you found helpful, if it does help you in any way. And as always, guys, have a great day. Link is in the description, and take care.